Want to land the woman of your dreams? Well, check out this exclusive inside look into our legendary dating boot camps.
Tons of girls that I approach chase me after and say, when can we hang out? And I was just like, I don't have enough time here to fit you all in.
I'm getting numbers left and right. I'm getting dates set up left and right.
I have been on 175 dates in the last 4 months.
I feel like Superman right now. I feel like I've gained a superpower.
Yeah, I'm dating my dream girl right now, 100% off of my vision board.
We take you out in person and we show you step by step how to approach women in everyday situations, because you just don't know when you're gonna see the woman of your dreams. She could be at a cafe, at a friend's wedding, at a bar or lounge, or walking past you on the street.
You maybe want to meet up? Like, we're gonna be at some bars downtown Charlotte. Sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Let me get it.
Oh yeah, it's filling it in.
You'll approach anywhere from 30 to 50 women or more over the course of 3 days, so that you can get to the point where you're comfortable and confident striking up a conversation with a beautiful woman.
You guys have an Instagram or something, or you guys maybe can trade information? It'd be great. I'd love to stay in touch with you guys. You guys seem like a lot of fun.
Literally the first night that I started working with you, we went on a date and I was with 8 different women. Literally, it was me and 8 different women. I don't think there's really much better than you could do. Literally going on a date with 8 different girls.
So you're gonna go to the beach as well here?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. We're going to the bar tonight. You should come to the bar tonight.
Awesome.
We guide you through our simple 3-step framework to approaching women and sparking attraction.
You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And I would like to take you out on a date sometime.
I would love that.
I think almost every woman that I approached today, we connected. Shockingly attractive, like women that I would have never even thought that I could approach. I was speechless. I don't even know how to describe. I was like, I literally walked back to you and said, what the fuck just happened? Because I've never had that experience before.
It's like a new man. I went from not being able to approach a girl to just like being able to go see a girl and just with her friends and just run after her and go, get some numbers and all that.
Let's go ahead and exchange numbers.
Sure.
Want
to get my number?
I'm getting numbers left and right. I'm getting dates set up left and right. When I go home, I'm not so much a different person, but I am new and improved Jackson with a whole new skill set. That's a lot happier for myself. I feel fantastic. I feel like I'm ready to take the world, by the horns. Like, let's go.
Because you just blew up the Facebook group with date after date after date.
The most in a month, probably about 20 to 25 in a month. There was one stretch where I think like 3 weeks in a row I had a date every single night with a different girl.
Wow.
Yeah. Some of those girls I would see, more than one time.
Put your number in my phone.
305.
Truly about connecting with the guys here at the camp. I was not expecting that at the level by far. I feel like any of these guys I could call up in a heartbeat. They'd meet up with me and we just go kill it out in the town, whether it's with the ladies or just go to have fun with, authentic experience. But also with the women, again, I had a lot of social anxiety about approaching women. And now being able to have way different perspective on that, as uncomfortable as it can be, the fact is the reactions were way different than I expected them to be in a positive way.
But now in Unleashed and this 3-day boot camp, it's just like the amount of the conversion that I'm getting of approach to girls wanting to see me again. It's gone from scrambling to get dates, really having sporadic results, not knowing how it happened, to now just like having multiple, tons of girls that I approach chase me after and say, when can we hang out? And I was just like, I don't have enough time here.
We'll even mic you up and record you so that we can show you what to improve when approaching and connecting with women.
Okay, so 6 years of watching videos and trying it on your own versus 3 days in a boot camp.
3 days, yeah.
What's the difference in results?
I probably approached 65-ish women the first boot camp, and the level of women that I was approaching was so much higher than in the past, and it was just like instant, like you just get repeated feedback. We watch the videos together, the models give us feedback, and then it's like...
Yeah, we watch the videos together kind of like a sports team, after the big game. It's like, all right, let's huddle up and let's see what worked, what could have worked better, and then we get back out there and we fix it.
If you don't know how to approach her and spark a connection, then you could be missing out on the opportunity to land the woman of your dreams.
Right now I'm driving back home from a 3-week vacation with the love of my life. And I met her on my first boot camp. And she is legitimately my dream woman, my ideal woman, like straight off limit. After a ton of work, I was able to be the man to not only attract this woman, but to keep her and make her happy because I made myself happy.
Really, this program and the coaches changed my life. I started off not having a lot of good experiences with women in my life, only had 2 serious relationships ever, and I was actually on a 5-year dry spell of like no dates, like didn't kiss a girl, nothing. And I actually started to convince myself over these years that I was going to be comfortable with being alone for the rest of my life. And now I've been on a bunch of dates. I've approached probably over 100 women in the last 4 or 5 months, which I didn't think I would ever do ever. It was, so nerve-wracking to think about before, but now it's just become second nature to me, and it's super cool. Being more comfortable with myself, and honestly, that's what dating women is like for me now. I get to pick through all this different candy and really find a woman that is right for me.
We bring in models for you to role play with so that you can spark instant, real chemistry with women.
For anyone considering doing this, the model work is extremely valuable.
I saw them become more physically attractive.
Yes.
Some of the models could perceive a lot of the insecurities that I myself knew to have.
Usually when you go out and talk to women or guys, you don't get feedback. You can't ask them like, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? How can I appear more confident? How can I be more grounded? Not only that, but they're also very beautiful women.
I would also say the feedback from Lynn and the models, people won't really tell you the truth out in the world. And this is a group of thoughtful, caring people that are willing to critique you and give you honest feedback that a lot of us really need.
Have you ever seen 2 people just click? They're laughing, they're connecting, they're vibing. That's what we're gonna help you master instead of the boring, platonic, friendly conversations that most guys have. We guide you through specific exercises so that you can practice connecting on an emotional level, and so that you can let go of any nerves or insecurities that you have around beautiful women, until connecting and flirting with beautiful women just comes naturally to you. And our models will give you the feedback that you need to hear that no one else is telling you. They'll share how you're actually coming across to women.
Did a lot of work with models where these really attractive women were brought in. I, for some reason, used to think that I would be able to be completely comfortable in front of them, but I realized that that was not the case. All shame that I have that came out in a pretty intense moment during the boot camp.
I've never felt this good about socializing, talking to girls, talking to women, getting dates. I have 3 dates this weekend. I've never had more than 1 date in a week, honestly.
I didn't respect any of them to be men when I first met them, and now I would be proud to go on a date with any of these men if they asked me.
Results had from being out in the field, through the boot camp, etc. One, the connections with the guys, which to me, again, wasn't expected. And 2, being able to get phone numbers, having really great conversations with women that I thought might be out of my league before.
I had a lot of numbers, I had an Insta-date, and I connected with a lot of people, and I never thought that this was ever possible before.
It is very powerful, especially when you look at the results of the guys going from the first day to the 3rd day. You can see such a huge difference of them opening up.
Before the program, you had around 1 date every 6 months.
1 in a year.
1 in a year, and 1 date per year. And this past month, you went about 5 or 6?
Yeah.
In 30 days. 5 to 7. Can't even keep track. Yeah.
So let's talk about the 90 days of total transformation. We help you unleash your natural confidence and self-worth. This is more than just a dating transformation. This is a total life transformation.
It's just super amazing, and I'm so grateful that a program like this exists because, man, it honestly has changed who I am as a man, and it's changed so many other people that I've met along the way and people before them or me. So I'm just Thank you, Matt and Lynn and Cal, all you guys, for being there for me and allowing me to be the best version of myself.
It will affect all their relationships. I could see a night and day transformation in some of the men at that point.
So that's what the TAM program did for me. It gave me the skill set and the confidence to be able to not only attract my ideal woman, but to keep her and to be my ideal self.
You get a one-on-one mindset coach that will help you shift your limiting beliefs around women and help you transform from the inside out. We believe that we've created the simplest and fastest way for you to transform your dating life. You see, over the last 14 years, we've done boot camps in over 40 countries and have coached hundreds and hundreds of guys all over the world. We have over 400 testimonials. And ABC 99 even featured us on national television to share what we do.
I feel very confident, like I feel like a whole different person, which I am. And this is the first experience in my life that has created that shift so fast.
This boot camp is so transformative that, you know, I would invest my entire life savings.
It was honestly very life-changing. I feel like a different person.
Two biggest goals for this were to work on my dating life and then work on my personal confidence, and both of those have exploded tremendously.
This workshop came by recommendation from one of my friends who's also a physician who also did the workshop, and it blew his mind. He was a different person after it, and he had a lot of breakthroughs. And I think in our field we kind of shield ourselves a little bit because we're taking care of other patients and you're only supposed to let them in so close. Turning that doctor on and off is a very important thing. And I can connect with people, right? I can connect with people. This is specifically about connecting with women. And it goes beyond that. It's really what this work really is self-improvement, self-growth.
As a result of the course and the work and the different tips and things that were given, I was able to, talk to people on the street. I actually ended up going on a few dates while I was there from people or with people that I had contacted while I was there. So I had never ever done anything like that before, and it was amazing to see it work in action.
I flew in from Sydney into LA. I had no hesitation in coming over from Sydney. I would do it again tomorrow, and it was just a wonderful experience, a very bonding experience from the entire group, and led with a real compassion, flair, and level of genuine involvement with every individual, and that was led by Lynn. Amazing.
Actually, this is better than anything I could have read about, anything I could have watched videos on. No matter how many videos I watch, I can never got the same experience, the same help from Matt, his team, and just to even practice before going to approach made me super prepared and in the mindset that I've never had. I met more girls and approached more girls in one day than in a whole year.
I feel like a different person having done it. Emotionally and mentally, I feel like I have achieved a lot more clarity of mind and a better sense of self after having done this workshop.
After the boot camp, I feel absolutely amazing. I feel like Superman right now. I feel like I've gained a superpower. It was definitely worth it 10 times over.
I feel excited. I feel like this is exactly what I was looking for. No joke. He did not pay me to say this. Just for anybody watching this. And if any single person doesn't believe what I'm saying, or they don't believe what your sales guys are saying or what you're saying or anything, tell them to just DM me, or you can give them my email, whatever it is you want to do. Tell them they can reach out to me and they can talk to me about it.
So to sum it up, when you join our coaching program and you start taking action on the things that we teach, and if you follow the process, it's practically impossible not to succeed. You'll go through our immersive coaching, train with our female models, unleash your natural confidence, get feedback on what you're doing, and work with us in person until you're transformed into the best, most confident, most powerful, authentic version of yourself. And look, man, there is no place in the entire world where you can get an immersive coaching experience like this. So if this appeals to you, then click the link below to apply for a free initial consultation with us and we'll see if it's a good fit. Your dream woman is out there, man, and our program is a shortcut to landing your dream relationship.
Yeah, I will be forever grateful that I took that leap of faith.
Absolutely. Sign up, like right now. Like if you're thinking about it, if you're on the fence, like just do it. Like your life will literally change.
I recommend this boot camp without any reservation. If you're thinking about it, if you're questioning it, just sign up, show up without expectations. And the most important part is something that you said, which is 10% of the work comes from what's taught, 90% of the work is what we do, and we have to show up. We have to be ourselves. We have to be vulnerable. We have to be willing to make mistakes, and that's where the growth happens.
I'm headed back to someone that I met, a direct result and outcome of this boot camp. I'm heading back. I've changed my flight from Mexico to stay with her for an extra week because the connection I was able to establish with her was intense. You're talking to a man who couldn't even approach a woman on the street less than probably 2 weeks ago. This weekend I approached a number of beautiful women on the street. It took me 30 hours of flying to get here. I literally have no job. I was made redundant last September. The question I asked myself is, would I do it again? Knowing what I know now, and the statement I can just say is, in a heartbeat, I would absolutely do it again. I'd absolutely recommend to anybody. Doesn't matter the amount of time, doesn't matter the amount of money. It's not about money and time, it's around who you are as a person.
Oh man, like, you wouldn't, look, you guys gotta do it to really feel like how good it is.
Oh my God, go for it.
Go.
Guys,
You
if
need
you're
this
not,
program.
like, if you're not sure about this program, I mean, leave all the hesitation. You should definitely go into it.
It will change your life.
Yes, I personally know several guys who would totally need it, like get a huge use out of it.
I would go as far to say I don't know a single man in my life who would not benefit from this.
Yeah, good call.
So go ahead, click the link below and schedule an initial consultation with us. And I look forward to seeing you in our coaching program.